Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the Dollar Cast. And today I want to talk about Donda versus Certified Lover Boy. Over the weekend, Kanye and Drake both dropped albums. And it was a good weekend for hip hop lovers and people that love music, man, because we got two great artists like the Clash of the Titans, both with two albums out. And we know that there's been some controversy lately between these two. So I know fans were eager to get their hands on the music and decipher and catch any subliminals and just wanted to see who had the overall better body of work. All right. I don't know how I'm going to approach this. This isn't a review, but at the same time, I want to point out the things that I like, I didn't like. And yeah, so let's begin. Um I'm going to start off with Donda, right? I think Donda was an amazing album. Very thought provoking, amazing beats. It was just a well together body of work. You know, I do feel like it was a long album. He could have just removed a few of those tracks and we would have been better off. Like it would have been a more concise effort. But just the fact that Kanye gave us this album with all the stuff he was dealing with. I know the last couple of years the albums haven't been that great. Jesus is King wasn't all that. The other one that he did before that wasn't all that. Like it's been kind of rocky over the years, and I think this is the best album in a long time we got from Kanye. And you know, he's not doing the secular music anymore. Like he's a man of God, Christian, and he's making music that glorifies God, and it sounds amazing, bro. I love the features that he had on there too. You know, it's crazy. You would think that how will Kanye pull this off? Like how will he get these artists to sound well with each other? Like he pulled it off, man. Fabio with Playboy Cardi. That off the grid record is insane, by the way. I think Fabio Foreign is in contention for verse of the year. That verse right there was crazy, you know, and Kanye has some dope verses on there too. All right. Like the album in total, I really enjoyed it. I love the production, you know, it's an experience. What can I say? Like it's an experience. It's like an event when you listen to a Kanye album. All right, so let's go through this track listing and I'm gonna tell y'all some of the tracks that I like the most. All right, I really enjoyed obviously Off the Grid, God Breathed, Hurricane, um, Praise God, Okay, okay, Remote Control, Moon. But my favorite track, oh, Pure Souls with Roddy Rich as well. That was an amazing song. But my favorite track was Jesus Lord. Part two, I like the fact that Deluxe was on there. He also had Griselda on there, Machine Gun. Um, but yeah, Jesus is Lord. I think Kanye's verse on that, Jay Electronica's verse, like the whole D block. I know he had two different versions, so that's why I say it would have been better if he kept the album short. Like just have part two with everybody on there. You know, Jail was dope with the baby. I like the baby's verse as well, but he should have just kept the baby and Jay Z together. You know, instead of having two different versions. But who knows why that was the case. But yeah, like those were the tracks that I liked the most. The one with the weekend, Little Baby, Hurricane, Fire. Off the Grid though, I think that's the standout track. That's the track that most people are probably gonna gravitate to. Cause that Fabio verse and Kanye's verse was sick and the beat too. So yeah, I thought that was a dope album. I think it was just too long. You know, I don't want to keep repeating the same stuff over and over again, but that was way too long. We could have did without that. Maybe he could have did a packaging where he had like a video behind the scenes of his thought process, his creativity working on the album. We should get that. It's like why we don't get that anymore. Like I know 50 Cent used to do that, package his albums with a DVD and it'll have videos on there behind the scenes. Like I want to see a whole documentary about this album, Kanye getting these artists, bringing them in, recording it. Like I would love to see that. You know, I think that would be an amazing experience for us. But I feel like Kanye's back, man. I feel like this was a dope album, and I'm glad that it came out the way it did. You know, I felt excited about it when I seen everything that was going on with it. Him at the stadium, him having artists over. Like it was a dope experience, man. I really, really enjoyed this album. Um, Now on to Certified Lover Boy. I know y'all were waiting for this as well. This was a highly anticipated album, and I think honestly, Drake delivered, bro. I think the album, I don't want to say it lives up to the hype, but I think it did a good enough job to warrant that. I think Certified Lover Boy, if all you care about is dope ass verses and songs to just party to and really chill and just vibe, Certified Lover Boy is the album for you. And I do feel like Donda is a better put together album. I feel like all the songs go with each other. Like I feel like it's a more complete album. I feel like there's some stuff missing from Certified Lover Boy. I don't know if it was rushed a little bit, but it do feel like it was rushed, man. And I wish Drake would have had a better rollout for this album, cuz it just dropped. It wasn't really like he didn't do nothing to create no hype for it. It was just the hype of it being another Drake album coming out. And that's the wheels that he rode to release the album. Like, should have dropped a single. There's a couple tracks I rock with, and then there's a couple tracks that I wish he would have kept off the album. So yeah, let's go through this Certified Lover Boy playlist real quick. Also, he could have gave us a way better album cover than this, man. I'm not feeling that album cover at all. It cheapens the experience for me a little bit. But anyway, Champagne Poetry, dope. Poppy's Home, dope. Girls Want Girls is a fire song. I think that's the single right there. If any song is gonna be the single, is Girls Want Girls with Lil Baby. Lil Baby snapped on it. It's just one of those songs that's gonna go crazy, especially if they do a video for it. In the Bible, I wasn't really feeling In the Bible, but I like Dirk's verse on there. Love All featuring Jay-Z. I like that one. Jay-Z had a crazy verse on that. Way Too Sexy, I'm like 50-50, bro. I don't know what to feel about that song. It's just one of those funny, crazy songs that'll probably go crazy, but I don't know. Something about it, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, just yet. Like, maybe I gotta hear it and it'll probably grow on me the more I bump it. But as of right now, it's mid to me. TSU, that's one of my favorite songs on there. I like TSU. In Too Deep was okay. Pipe Down was okay. Now we get to the meat and potatoes of the album, where the album really starts to kick into high gear. I think No Friends, obviously a banger. Knife Talk, a banger. 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. Woo! Yo, that's one of the best verses, songs I've heard from Drake in a minute, y'all. He really snapped on that. He went God of Destruction on that shit, bro. So 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. I could have done without Race My Mind. I could have done without Fountains. Get Along Better is okay. You Only Live Twice, fire. Yo, Lil Wayne's verse on that. Lil Wayne's verse on that shit, amazing. I Miss You Too, Kid Cudi was all right. I like the Remorse and Fucking Fans. I would have kept that on. I would have kept that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when he starts singing and getting into his singing bag, like I like it sometimes, but not all the time. When it comes to comparing those two albums together, like I said, I feel like Kanye's album was a little bit more complete, had an overall narrative with it. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes together better. It meshes well together. As in Certified Lover Boy, there's the couple tracks that you love, but not every track you love. I feel like and this is the problem with Drake, man, is like I want him to make some music that really resonates with what's going on, not just in his life though, like the world. He's never been that artist, and that's why it baffles me when he compares himself to Michael Jackson and people compare him to Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson made songs that had a message in it. They don't really care about like he made those kind of songs where the world could get behind it, and it wasn't just about his life and being a pop star, and that's the thing with Drake. He always just keeps, I feel like Drake, he doesn't experiment enough. He just plays it safe. Like he knows that people are going to buy his album regardless. So he don't got to try too many different things. And that's the thing with Drake is like, how much longer you going to keep doing that, bro? You're just going to put out hits and pop hits and stuff like that. And how long is that supposed to carry you? You know what I'm saying, for the second half of your career. Because right now we getting into the home stretch. He's getting up there in age, and he had an amazing run, man. I ain't artist of the decade. Ain't nobody done that in a minute. You know, Drake is the artist of the decade. Will he be the artist of the next decade? That's the question. Like, who's the next one to carry the torch? I ain't even thinking about that. My whole thing is I want some music from Drake that is more than just partying and his life and females and stuff like that. But that's what you come to expect when you listen to Drake, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to expect the same formula, and that's why we can't compare Kanye to Drake, man. You know what I'm saying? Drake is an amazing artist. Kanye is an amazing artist, but he's also a producer. He done pushed the culture forward in so many different ways, 808s and heartbreak. Like, he's a motherfucking mad scientist when he gets into the lab, and Drake, he's a dope lyricist, rapper. I mean, y'all could say he has ghostwriters, but Kanye has ghostwriters too. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a stack. They both got ghostwriters, but Drake, just as a spitter, I like the Certified Lover Boy verses more than Kanye's. That's what I like more about Certified Lover Boy. He got some quotables in there, like straight rap that you could just bump. You know what I'm saying? And as Kanye is more about the musical instruments, the features, the whole picture, the whole body of work. But like I said, Drake is just with them verses, man. Straight rapping. Listen, overall, these albums are both great. These are great albums. And my favorite Kanye album is my Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy. That's my favorite. And then Graduation. And then I would say this is like, I don't know if this is my third. I think I'll put Donda probably third. Yeah, I'm gonna put Donda third as my favorite Kanye album, and my favorite Drake album is Take Care. Take Care is my number one. Number two is Nothing Was the Same, and number three is this one, Certified Lover Boy. No, damn. I don't know, cause I like Scorpion a lot too. Scorpion had Mob Ties, which was one of my favorite Drake songs, man. I wish he would have gave us another Mob Ties on this one. I think I like Certified Lover Boy better than Scorpion. Yeah, so this is in the third slot too. So Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, Certified Lover Boy in that order. And yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen the next couple of days because we know the Kanye diss track came out. It was leaked by Drake himself, like the true villain that he has become. He leaked the track, and yeah, that was a dope track, man. So I want to know, is Drake gonna come back at Kanye at this point? I know the labels is loving it because academics made a good point. Like, Universal's winning, in this beef. Like, they're winning, laughing straight to the bank while these guys are going at it, putting out more music and making more money for Universal, man. Dope albums. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I could have got into it like better. I could have rated them on, okay, who had the better beats or who had got the better songs, but I ain't want to do that. This ain't a real review. This is just my thoughts. I've only had 4 days with the albums. I ain't listened to them every single day, but I tried to listen to it as much as possible. But those are long albums, man. That's why I said both of those albums could use a trim. Take a couple tracks off from both of them, and my score or what my thoughts will go higher on that. But you guys let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. Let me know if y'all agree with what I said, disagree. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the Dollar Cast. It's your boy. I'm out of here.